When beginning my personality reflection and reviewing the scores that I got on the Big Five, I found that my agreeableness and conscientiousness were the highest. And our text states that those two characteristics have a higher success rate in forming and maintaining happy, intimate relationships, which these scores make me likely to be successful in most relationships, but especially in ones where the individual shares those qualities with me. The text also states that most people like someone who is slightly opposite to them, which could potentially mean that someone with a higher extroversion would benefit me. However, it also states that those with a higher extroversion in relationships can potentially be the downfall of the relationship, as well as higher openness scores. Some challenges that I can and have faced in relationships are regarding my 40% neuroticism score. I am a self-conscious individual, but have worked with a therapist and myself to reduce feelings of self-consciousness and negativity. And I have definitely become victim of the self-conscious loop, which begins with an individual feeling self-conscious, which leads to them devaluing the relationship and underestimating the other's feelings towards them, which can make the partner feel devalued and starts the cycle over again with the initial individual feeling self-conscious. I have been stuck in this loop, and this loop was exacerbated by alcohol abuse. And the text even refers to sometimes when individuals are in that state of devaluing the relationship and feeling unvalued, or just not feeling adequate, feeling like they're receiving adequate love, that can lead to outbursts. And these outbursts were exacerbated by alcohol abuse. However, I have been able to reduce my negative affectivity. And the biggest thing that has helped me was my self-affirmation, as we have been provided a list of ways to both reduce feelings of self-consciousness in ourselves, but also for other people. And positive affirmations towards myself was the number one thing that helped me. I am in a relationship. I am engaged, and I had my fiance take the test, and unsurprisingly, my partner was also very high in agreeableness and conscientiousness, and surprisingly had a lower extroversion than me. And this is a good predictor of our proven success. As previously stated, those two qualities can lead to higher success in a relationship. However, Psychology Today does claim that similarity of these scores is not a total indicator of relationship success or life satisfaction. We have had our issues in the past regarding my self-esteem and our varied attachment styles, as we are gradually working towards and have made huge strides lately in getting closer to secure attachment. However, because of our high agreeableness and conscientiousness, I feel that those scores allowed for the possible growth for both of us to be where we are now. And then looking into whether this test could be valid or have some drawbacks in measuring success in a relationship, to some degree, I do feel that it is a valid predictor. However, again, as mentioned in the TED Talk that we were given, relationships are messy and require work no matter what. And to go back, Psychology Today even mentions that the results similarity doesn't prove whether a relationship is going to be successful or a good indicator for the life satisfaction within the relationship. Personalities are also very complex, and there are many theories to personality, and only one of which is the Big Five. While the test can give some baseline prediction, it does not account for change in relationships for better or for worse. I am give an example of this, as my relationship began a little rocky and uneasy, but we were both able to work to change my negative affectivity and make us both grow towards a healthy, secure attachment. Another article that I found by Michael Timms, he states that personality tests often lack context, While the Big Five can be a good baseline predictor, there may be contradictions within our personality that aren't accounted for. For example, I am bad at socializing in large group settings. However, when alone with one or two other people, I can be very extroverted and willing to make those other connections. So again, to conclude, while I feel that the Big Five does have some great predictions, it doesn't account for the total context and the work that needs to go into a relationship regardless of the scores within the Big Five for both individuals.